In the previous video, I have already discussed about the average income of a family. Let us see compare the average income of two countries A and B, which is given in your book page number 9. In this table, you see country A and country B. Monthly income of citizens in 2012 in rupees. In country A, 9,500, wherever country B 500. 2, you see the datas are given. Here country A, the condition of country A is better than country B. Finally, you can get the average. I have already given you formula. In that way you can find divided by 5. First you add all the 5 numbers and divided by 5, then you get the average income of country A and B. Then you can compare which country's average income is high. Now I am going to tell you what is the drawback of this average income or per capita income. As you know, in a country, variety of people are living. Poor people are there also, rich people are there also, and the income of people is differ also. But if you are getting the average income, you can't get exact idea about the poor people, because due to the rich people's contribution in the GDP of a country, it influences the average income of a country. For example, we see the picture here. 2 pictures are given. Country with no rich and no poor. Wherever the people are no rich, no poor, no bonding. You see here everyone is getting chair to sit. It means they are very comfortable. The division of money, the division of asset is equally among them. But when you see the next picture, country B, with rich and poor people, you see one person is sleeping in 4 chairs, wherever 4 persons are sitting on 2 chairs only. So this is the country. This picture shows that how rich people are dominating the economy of a rich country, and it is a great disadvantage of per capita income. You see in this table, economic survey of 2016-17 is given here. According to that survey, Haryana per capita income was 1,62,034, whereas Kerala's average income was 1,55,516, and Bihar's annual income per capita income is 34,168. So according to this table, Bihar is so poor because annually this is the average income of a person in Bihar. Finding according to the same way, the total income of the state divided by total population. Income of a state divided by total population of the following state. According to that, we can get this. It means the annual income of Bihar state, it is the income of a single person, annual income. That is very low. So we can say that Bihar is not in good condition. It is a poor state. The national development, we should see few more criteria or parameters apart from this per capita income. So now in this table you see the 3 same states, Haryana, Kerala and Bihar. Infant mortality rate per 1000 live births in 2015-16. Literacy rate percent 2011. And net attendance ratio per 100%. Secondary stage is level 14 and 15 years 2013-14. Years are also given here, different year 15-16 is given, wherever literacy rate is given according to 2011 census and 2013-14 is given for net attendance ratio in secondary stage. Secondary stage means the students who are qualifying their secondary exams or metric board. So Haryana, you see, in 2015-16, 36 out of 1000 infant mortality rate was there. Kerala was 12, wherever Bihar was 42. It means out of 1000 birth in a year, 36 children were dying in this year. The condition of Haryana is not so good. Wherever Kerala, only 12 out of 1000 children were dying. And in Bihar, the largest number. If you are comparing all these three states, you find that Bihar is above all these two. It means the condition of Bihar in infant mortality rate is not so good. And also its per capita income was lowest. Now you see literacy rate according to our 2011 census. Haryana was stand second position in this table with 82%. Kerala stands in first position with 94% of literate people, wherever Bihar is only 62% of people were literate in 2011 census. Now attendance ratio, I have already discussed attendance ratio till board. How many board out of 100%, how many children were qualifying or sitting for their board exams. So you find in Haryana 61 out of 100, Kerala 83 out of 100, Bihar, it is once again becoming very lowest position with 43 out of 100. One way to find out we are properly nourished is to calculate what nutrition scientists call body mass index. And to get body mass index, we are required a formula that I will discuss afterwards. Now here, BMI means body mass index. How do you find BMI? With the help of this formula, weight in kg, height in meter square. Another formula is weight in pounds into 703 divided by height into feet square. Now a question as an example, if a 15-year 4 months boy's weight is 50 kg and height is 1.5 meter, what is the BMI of this boy? Write whether his BMI is normal or he is malnutrition. Now you see, malnutrition is categorized into two parts, that is underweight or overweight, that is called as obesity. And how you will get that the person BMI comes under in which category? For that you have to see the page number 90-91 of your book, the same book. Now I am going to solve a question on this basis. You see, the weight of the boy is 50 kg and divided by his height equal to 50 kg divided by, if I will do the square, it means 1.5 into 1.5 equal to 2.25 meter square. Now if you calculate, you will get 22.22, that is normal BMI. Now you see page number 90 and 91. Here body mass index for adolescent girls 14 to 18 years. Their age in years is given, here months. For example, you are 15 years, 1 month, then what should be the weight that is calculated from 15.9 kg to 28.3 kg is there. It means it is normal for a 15-year 1 month girl. If less than 15.9, that girl is regarded as malnourished, and if more than 28.3, it means is also malnourished, that is called as obesity. But we have calculated the question. In that question we have a boy with 15 years 4 months whose BMI was calculated between 16.2 to 27.3. That was 22.22. It means that boy was normal. If 27.3 would be there, it means that boy would be the malnourished boy. If he would be less than 16.2, it means he would be a malnourished or underweight. So children,